Hello and welcome back to another episode of Skyrim. We are playing as the character John Un-Cena, our master thief. In the shadows, never seen, coming from above. Alright, here we are going into Jarl Sidgar's house. We're going to talk to him for a bit. Asked him about some work, and he gave me a quest to go get him a drink. He says none of that local piss, real black briar mead. So I told him I'll bring it to him, and he was kind of a dick. Um, and we hit him with this comment, or we could have. We actually asked him how he became the Jarl while so young. And he basically told us that he's a spoiled rich kid. Um, Long story short. And that now he serves as Jarl. So then we hit him with the comment if his inexperience makes it hard, and he just said he eats and bosses people around. Like I said, spoiled rich kid. But he suggested that we try it sometime, so we might have to come back and take his job. Then we tried to talk to Helvard. He just said he protects the Jarl. And then we talked to his steward, Nia. And she was nice enough, I guess. Falkreath, not the friendliest of towns. And she just says she picks up their Jarl's slack. Not really liking Jarl Sidgar. Not my favorite. But she seems like a cool person, to say the least. She tries to take care of the town as best as she can and the people within it. And we'll soon find out why. Sidgar has no interest in running his hold. That's what she says. And we kind of deducted that from our conversation with him. Anyway, we talked to Rebecca because she's our our favorite person. Nah, she just has funny dialogue, and I just wanted to sift through it. Found out that she was a prostitute, and that's why she's so pretty. Um, but we had some interesting dialogue options here. Gave up and went into this room to see if we could steal anything. So we got right to work. We found out this has a minor necklace, gold necklace, enchanted necklace. Took some gold, and now we are in the Jarl's room where he had this gold lying around, and we need as much gold as possible because we plan on buying a house this playthrough. Then we came over to the display case where I wanted to get it open. Didn't struggle. Almost first attempt, but no cigar. So we got it on our second attempt. Stole a gold necklace and a ancient Nord necklace. Then we came over to this other display case in the same room, and we definitely didn't struggle with this one at all. It's nope, got it first try, 100% right here. Nope, that's not it, and we only have 10 lock picks left. Here we go, and we're so close to level 16 in lock picking. It is a level expert lock though, so I think that we got it on our 5th attempt, and that's pretty impressive. We didn't even steal the books here, we just read them because they grant us XP. Got a pickpocket increase to 16 as well, so that's pretty cool. And then I struggled reading this book. I kept on opening and shutting the display case when I didn't mean to. but we left it open because we are John Un-Cena and not the display closer. Display case closer. So, anyways, moving on, we stole some more gold, and he had a lot of gold laying around, which, I mean, he's zero, so he should. But overall, nice room, nice things to steal, just doing last checks before we head on out of here. And now, I don't remember what house this was, or whose house this was, but, um, he's got to be a merchant. I think it was the. No, I'm definitely sure now it is the blacksmith's house that we just came into while he was working. Stole some gold. Struggled with this one piece of gold, and then stole the rest of it. And look at adept lock first try master thief. Here we go. And we got a first try. Gold, lockpicks, petty soul gem, and potion of minor healing. I don't know how far we are gonna go into enchanting. I'm thinking for this playthrough, we're definitely gonna get alchemy up, but I don't know about enchanting. Depends where we go with this build. I don't know. Anyway, stole some arrows because we're gonna need them. Stole some more gold. And I think that's it. Oh no, potions. We stole some potions, and because again, alchemy. Not that I don't think we're ever going to use the blacksmith potion, but it might be useful to sell later on to get some more moolah. Anyways, we came outside, totally bragged in front of him that we stole his shit. And then we came over to the alchemy lab and alchemy store and used her alchemy laboratory, which we only crafted 2 things. And then we came over to the gravesite. Graveyard. Whatever it's called. Which we tried to talk to Runel, but he was giving a speech to these 2 people, and we'll soon find out why. So I decided to instead, while he was finishing talking, I decided to pray instead. As soon as I figured out how to pray. So, doing nothing out of the ordinary. He left, and we stopped praying, and now we're going to go talk to Matthias, and he has an interesting story to tell. So I asked him why this place is always gloomy, and he just said couldn't tell you why. I think there's some dark magic at work, or perhaps Arce's influence is strong here, and he likes to keep it this way. It's also just because a lot of people die here. Cemetery, that's the word I was looking for earlier. We came to the cemetery. He tells us his story. Came through a laborer. Seemed like, oh no, he's telling us about his daughter and how she died. I think it's his daughter. I could be wrong. It could be his son. No, it's his daughter. He ripped her apart. So some guy, some laborer came through. It seemed like a decent man, and basically killed their daughter and ran away. So we have a quest to do that, or find out who killed her. And then we find out that after the Civil War, more dead people were buried here. So then we came over to Runel, and we found out what he had to say. Cust is responsible for the cemetery here in Falkreath. Cust is the guy in the background walking around, and he just comes into our shot here, and then he's down. And I didn't know what that was at first, um, but it is a hammer. So we got that in our shot. It's very distracting. Then we got a quest from Runel to find the journal, Runel, inside Self-Range Sanctum. Found out more information from Runel. Tells us that he's basically old and frail and can't take care of the cemetery. So Cust, his assistant, tends to the headstones and keeps the cemetery clean. He's also a man that teaches conjuration, and we might run a conjuration build in the future. Who knows? So we tried to talk to Cust here, but he was hard at work, and I just wanted to see what he was doing. Anyway, we zoom through the cemetery, take a look around. It's pretty cool. It's got a nice environment over here. Struggled jumping the smallest of walls. Anyways, stole a bunch of the flowers. Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. Stealing a bunch of flowers. So don't send me to hell over that. Read this book, got 3 XP, and a level up. So we don't have survival mode turned on yet, but we will eventually during this playthrough. I just didn't realize it was off until like halfway through this video. So now, still a bunch of stuff. And then I seen this painting, and we go over and admire this painting. Look at that skull. Look at the artwork. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful work. Then we stole some potatoes. And well, this guy looked at us raiding his garden, pillaging his garden. He didn't give a shit though. He didn't care. So we stole some potatoes and some cabbage, which could be helpful later. Then we talked to Dad Gear, and he's not the nicest of folk, but he does give us a quest. So Falkreath is known for the graveyard traveler. We've buried more dead than you can imagine. And then he tells us that his old war companion died, and he just gave him a burial himself. Here. I guess he wanted to be planted. I mean, buried. Then he gave us a quest to deliver some ashes of his friend, which his name is Brit. Brit's ashes, and we gave it to Runel. I think that is our first quest done, if I'm not mistaken. Somehow Runel knew Brit. Didn't know that. He thanks me and gives me 250 gold, which is cool. Just delivering some ashes. Anyways, we're now continuing on our adventure to Riften. I got distracted by some butterflies over here, and we just had to catch them. You know, you gotta enjoy the little things. Anyways, we tracked a long journey, and we got in a fight with this vampire thrall and some vampires on this road. We were so close to Riften as well. Anyways, I'm gonna run because my health got super low, and I didn't want to die here. Anyways, we ended up being cold. We did end up turning on survival mode. Back at Iverstead, I think was the town, or the first town you end up going to, which not going to, but the dragon attack town. So we made it there, ended up turning on survival mode, and continued on our way. So we were freezing our butts to death, and had to get warm by this fire. I was upset that I couldn't take that steel longsword. I feel warmer and comfortable now, apparently. And we made it someplace warm. I think we're getting close to Riften here. And we're in Riften territory as I say that. So we continue down this beautiful path and get attacked by a werewolf. Or not a werewolf, just 2 regular wolves. And here we go, equipping steel daggers, and we're taking them on.
Bruh.
And dead. Damn, that was our first death. So that was unfortunate. We ended up reloading and coming back to this place, which I found out there were 2 people on here that we skipped last time. And we're just going to take them on real quick. So here I am trying to sneak and get a kill on this one guy. Completely almost whiffed that first arrow. Then he detects us pretty easily, I might add. And we are John Un-Cena, so we should not have been seen there. So health's getting pretty low, but I really want to take on this one guy. However, I switched to his partner because he's also flinging arrows at me. And then no arrows equipped. Bruh, this is the worst. So what are we gonna do here? We're gonna take out our blades, I think. I know we're gonna switch weapons. We're gonna switch weapons to our steel daggers. And Geronimo. Actually, I think we're gonna switch. Oh, we're gonna equip some armor because we do not have armor on. First, we're gonna heal up. Actually, I have no idea what we do here. We're gonna heal up. So I'm gonna stop talking while this battle commences. I have no idea where the other guy went. He kind of just disappeared. And I had a hell of a time attacking this guy because he was in this corner that he could not escape from. Caught in between this chair and this brazier. So keep on hitting this brazier and work on getting the final kill on him while he's pelting us with arrows. And I almost die for the second time. But we clutched it and we almost didn't kill him. And then we take cover behind this tree and heal up. And then look who it is. It's Koznark. Let's go. Finally he comes and rejoins us. I have no idea. Where have you been? He's been off on his own adventure since coming to Falkreath. No one knows where he has been. Probably getting drunk in a tavern. Just woke up from a nap. Anyways, come over, and Koznark doesn't help us at all with this battle, so we have to take it on. It's an intense. I think I did really well here. Although I dodged nothing, but it looked cool. So he's gonna take a breather. I'm gonna take a breather. Heal up a bunch, get my health back, and commence the battle. I'm dodging, weaving, bobbing, weaving his arrows. He's not going to get me this time. Look, and I get him so low. And he should have died, but he regen health somehow. And I go down for a second time. Anyways, here we buy some fire arrows and iron arrows. We came back to the Valkyrie store before we embark on our journey. Just deciding how many to buy. I have the gold for it, so I just bought all of them. Then I came over and looked at the food selection now that we have survival mode on. And we have to be wary of that. A second threat on our life. So bought that, ended up resting in the inn on our bed for, I don't even think it was 12 hours. I think it was 1 hour. Oh, maybe it's 12 hours. And then for 12 hours, and we level up in that time as well. Here we're picking health, stamina, or magicka. Don't know what I'm going to go with, but I think I'm choosing stamina. Oh, nope, I'm choosing health. Still don't know where we're going with this build, so we're going to search around. Thinking just a bit. And we end up going with speech here because, one, I want my bartering to be increased and us to get better prices on that, on stuff we buy and sell. So we increase our speech, come back to this fight where we get ambushed by some wolves, gray wolves. I missed my first 2 fire arrows and I'm like, nah, none of this shit. So we switch back to our steel daggers and I try to take on this feral gray wolf and his pup. So we're just dodging, weaving, waiting for an opportunity to attack. Heal up a bit there. I bound my healing to 1, and just so it's easier in the middle of battle. I don't have to go into a menu. So they get a couple hits on me. Almost die again, but Kaznark is a savior here and comes in last minute with an arrow and pelts him. And then, so we do some damage while he's distracting them. And he goes flying. Kaznark, not the greatest tank, not the greatest fighter. But he tanked that attack for us, so I'm thankful. Anyways, I end up taking the feral gray wolf on alone, which he tries to run from me, but I'm not going to let him run. Comes back for more. And I think I finish him off soon. Here, I think. Nope. And now he tries to run, and we both get stuck on this tree. Apparently, I'm just as dumb as the AI in this game. Got severely low on our health. Don't know why I didn't heal up right away. But we end up climbing the hill again. We're back at this spot. Completely with our first arrow. But it's okay because he has no idea where we are. Fire arrows, not going great for me with the accuracy. So, completely missed that one too, but we're not going to acknowledge it. We finish up off the bat guy, and now we are just on to our next one. Last guy, this is the guy that killed us last time, and we have 35 arrows, 35, 34, 34. Finish off the bat guy, and Now we finish off the back guy, and now we are on to the last guy, which he only has like 25% health, and completely blow up an arrow in our face. Yeah, I have no words for this. And there we go. Never miss. I never miss. We got the Gardent, and we take. I think that's it. We just took that. Took some steel arrows because we're low on arrows and need it. Got a lockpick. And then I noticed Cosnark doing something weird down here, and I was like, "Oh no, please don't go!" And he completely runs into the trap and doesn't die, but he did take a lot of damage. Stole a butterfly here, and we found this pine watch house, which we break into. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Give it to me. Our lock picking should be going up pretty consistently through this playthrough because I plan on breaking into a lot of places and stealing their stuff. I do end up hearing a noise below me, like someone is home, but we're John Un-Cena. We don't care. So take some potions here. Stole a tunic, read some books for that extra XP that we need. Stole some fish, some hanging salmon, and pheasant breast. And then we go downstairs and we notice there's a hunter in here. So we're not going to go downstairs. We're going to go outside and just leave. Anyways, tracked around to the path and ran into this wolf pup, and we engage. We tried to run initially, but we just equipped our daggers, and I was fully confident that I could take on this wolf pup, which he did a decent amount of damage to me. But and then we found out he had a family, and I was a little bit scared here, but we ended up executing this excellently with an excellent dodge, and now we're just on to the wolf. Our health is low, so we are going to heal up here and have Kosnark basically tank for us. Grab the wolf pelts, and oh, this one had a amethyst on it, so we took that as well. Came back, got the more flowers, because again, alchemy supplies kind of need it. Ended up breaking into this chest. First try, look at that master thief over here. And we got hit with something. So I ran away and turned back and found out there was some bandits that were keeping camp here, and they didn't like me raiding it. So we're just gonna hide behind this rock and wait for Kosnark to take all the damage while I try to sneak in behind, and he's seen me. John Un-Cena, undetectable. No, but we ran away from this first bandit because, yeah, didn't want to die to his arrows. So end up rolling away. Rolling. Came up to this hill. Had the great idea to come up onto this cliff hillside and just wait until Kosnark kind of does everything, and grabbed our hunting bow and this is where I start shooting. Kaznark did do a good job and killed one of the bandits. And I got confused on which was which. So we ended up shooting Kaznark a couple of times, not just once, a few times, and he got very low. Finally, I realized that, hey, I was shooting the wrong guy, so I switched to the correct target. Ended up almost killing both of them, but I ain't too worried about it. Anyways, jump down here, finish raiding, and taking all the supplies off their corpse. Just doing what a looter does, looting things. Found this honeybee hive, which was cool. Never seen one of those before. Took the minor magica potion and the minor healing and some more food for our journey, because we're still in this for 97 more days. Anyways, we looted the corpse here and looted the second corpse. Put on this armor, and now we are saying goodbye.